Hey everyone, it's Judy, the Body Confidence Coach, and welcome to Body Confident Friday. Today I want to talk about how to stop feeling guilty around food. So how many times do you notice yourself saying things like, I shouldn't eat that, it's bad, or I really wish I hadn't eaten that, or maybe even I can't be around ice cream or whatever food it is, or I'll eat too much of it. You know, our body conscious and diet obsessed culture encourages and normalizes feeling guilty around food. And those who are believed to eat good foods are held up as morally superior to those who don't. But food is not bad or sinful, and your worth as a human being isn't determined by your food choices. And making you feel guilty around food is a tactic that's used by the diet companies just to keep you stuck on that dieting merry-go-round. But don't be fooled into thinking that feeling guilty around food will promote a healthy relationship with food or your body. Instead, food guilt and obsession contribute to disordered eating and negative body image. So if you are constantly feeling guilty around food, what can you do? Well, if you've been living with food guilt for some time, which sadly a lot of us have, there isn't a quick fix. You know, the truth is that it's going to take you time to unlearn food guilt, but I believe that with consistent effort, there are some mindset shifts and habit changes that you can make to stop you feeling guilty around food over time. And I've got 4 to share with you today. So firstly, accept that food isn't your enemy. You know, we all need to eat, and there is no such thing as going cold turkey when it comes to food, unlike with smoking, drugs, or drinking alcohol. You know, we need to eat in order to survive. So whenever you feel guilty for experiencing hunger, you're essentially denying yourself a basic human need. Food isn't your enemy, it's essential. Secondly, accept that eating can involve pleasure. Eating for pleasurable reasons is seen by diet culture as sinful or bad. But as humans, we enjoy pleasurable experiences, and that's totally natural and normal. So accept that sometimes you're going to eat for pleasure. You know, that doesn't mean to say that everything that you eat is just for pleasure and that you're going to live on nothing but ice cream, for example. Sometimes you're going to eat just to fuel your body so that you can give it the energy that it needs. But food exists for both purposes, fuel and pleasure. It's all a question of balance. Thirdly, remember that foods have different nutritional, not moral values. Each time you label a food as good or bad, you're tying your worth to what you eat. You know, food doesn't have moral values. Yes, it has different nutritional values, but don't associate those with your worth. Finally, focus on food freedom, not denial. Feeling guilty around food goes hand in hand with restricting foods. And the problem with guilt and denial is that it is normally making you crave that food even more. So instead, allow yourself freedom around food. Don't deny yourself anything. Give yourself the freedom to choose. Now, choice is powerful. You can choose to eat something or not. And restriction and denial take away your power because they come from a place of mistrusting yourself. So learn to trust in your food choices by tuning in to what your body really wants and needs. Sometimes it will want food for fuel. Other times it will want food for pleasure. And remember that just because your body craves a pleasurable food, it doesn't mean that you won't be able to stop yourself from gorging on it. In fact, by allowing yourself food freedom, you are less likely to binge on foods. It's restriction and denial, which is fueled by guilt, that normally result in binging. Now, I know that it's difficult to deal with food guilt, so please be kind to yourself while you're doing work on this area. And if you're struggling with some kind of eating related illness that is severely affecting your health, please make sure that you get the support and the help that you need and deserve. Now, I'd love to know how you deal with feeling guilty around food, and if the strategies that I'm sharing with you today are helpful. So please leave me a comment below. That's all I've got for you for this time. Until next time, I'll see you then. Take care. Goodbye.